Hello everyone. Oh, the butterfly's still out there. It's like, I think it's a tiger swallowtail. It's out on the zinnias. I put some Instagram pictures. And there's the goldfinches. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I was going to show you the garden. I was out there for at least a couple hours today. I'm still actually kind of sweaty. I haven't taken my shower yet, but I figured I'd give a little tour out there while I still had my bug spray on my skin. First though, I wanted to show you, I was at Michael's yesterday. I stopped by and they have their Halloween stuff, and I didn't buy any Halloween stuff, but I bought a couple different little autumn sort of decorations, and these are kind of cool. It didn't quite fit all the way across. I might go back and get a second one and attach them so that I can have it draped down the sides. It'll just, I had some lights up there that these guys and the strand of lights itself just pooped out, so which is very frustrating. So these will kind of catch the light, and then I got some of these little ones too. And these are, a friend gave me these. These are on like copper wire, which are kind of cool. Okay, so the garden. I planted a bunch of different seeds today, plus the hibiscus that I got. I put in herb seeds, I put in some vegetable seeds. I was just putting all kinds of stuff in there. So you will see how the garden is doing. This Morning Glory is doing well. It continues to, I keep training it to come up. I don't know when it's going to flower. It flowers kind of late. I noticed today that the hops have been putting out new growth, and I got another hops plant, was on sale, like, I don't know, it was really cheap. It was at Lowe's and had, it was like in a hanging thing, but I put it in this pot here because it started to want to grow up there. Fig is growing. So things aren't looking too badly. Most of the greens have recovered. These guys are okay. A lot of stuff took some kind of, you know, there's little pits in a lot of the plants because of the hail, but it's coming back. I was trimming back the mint because there's lots of little baby mint coming up here and there, so I was trimming the tops on that. The greens, there was one of the greens that I had to pull out, but a couple of the collards are still okay, and these kale are okay. I actually used that one for some dinner last night, and the rhubarb is coming back. There's still a few little places on elder that have where the twigs broke. There's some of my tomatoes ripening. Some of them are okay. Some of them, you can see this is what's happening because they got hit by the hail, and so those spots have kind of gotten a little bit damaged. And you can see also like all of these little funny little spots along there. I think those are also because they got hit by the hail. But that, all that considered, it's not too bad. I took out a bunch of weeds and remnants all along here. I threw in some more oat seeds and buckwheat seeds in there. Comfrey that came up by itself. I cut back a lot of this comfrey and either dropped it right here. I also dropped it along there. So these guys are doing pretty well. The tomatillos, they're hanging in there. I put some more cucumber seeds at the base of the tomatillo towers. But yeah, all the comfrey's looking okay there. The agrimony's putting out some new growth, as is the Melissa. And these are the Jerusalem artichoke that I saved, and these ones that I had to cut back are just also sprouting from the bottom, so that's good. The echinacea actually didn't fare too badly, and it's kind of bloomed out, so I was cutting a bunch of the blooms down. There's some okra coming in there, and the zinnias are blooming, and the bee balm, and some of these cosmos are starting to bloom. I've been getting cucumbers, and as a matter of fact there's a couple more in there, and I put some new seeds down here thinking that these may die back. But again, you can see everywhere where the plants got hit by the hail. And these the okra are doing okay, and these guys keep blooming, which I love. Hopefully they'll reseed themselves, and the goldfinches love them. So more oat and buckwheat seed in there, and along here. And here's all the tomatoes that are coming, and like I say, a lot of them have bad spots on them because of how they got damaged. But you know, I'm still getting a lot of tomatoes, so you know, there's only so many I can use. I've got some chili peppers on there. Looks like I need to start picking my chili peppers, and my cherry tomatoes. Some of them are, some of them split too because we've had so much rain. And this is a poblano chili, and there's one on there. I threw a bunch of buckwheat seed all in here too. I put some mammoth sunflower seeds in there and different flower seeds there. Oh, the butterfly's still here. I can show you. This butterfly loves these zinnias. And these are looking really nice. I'm so happy they came back. But there we go. There's our little visitor to the garden. You sure are enjoying these zinnias. You are quite a little beauty there. And the ornamental corn. It's some kind of Japanese variety. This hollyhock came back after I gave it a little support. And the birds just keep eating these guys. You know, that's why I left them in. This is a different variety, one of those autumn varieties. I put bean seeds at the bottom of the really thick stalks. I put pole bean seeds. We'll see if they'll grow. These guys really took a hit. The basil and fennel, but they're getting some little bit of green. You know, I'm just leaving them on to see what they'll do. Hibiscus. I'm still out. Damn, I think I'm getting bit still. Doggone it. The squash clearly revived. Oh, that's what I was going to show you. Where was that? Check it out. Melons. I think they're like cantaloupe, I think. That's what I planted in here. And so those have come back very nicely. Where's this side of the tomatoes? I gotta finish cutting back all the lavender because it's done. I'm getting some new blossoms on the eggplant here. And here's the new cosmos that are finally blooming. I cut back the oregano and the marjoram because they were all leggy and blossoming, so I cut those back to encourage new growth. And then over here, put in a bunch of different seeds over here. Flower seeds and herb seeds and sunflowers in the middle. And this kale is kind of coming back. All the herbs are, you know, coming back. The perennials. I'm not sure what these guys are going to do. They may not. These are the calendula. They may not come back all that well. But I'm leaving them in, and I put in some new seed too. More of the basil that's kind of struggling a little bit. And these guys keep blooming, and the birds love them. The goldfinches love them, so they're staying in. The nasturtiums seem to be coming back. They're kind of tender though, so you know. And I did a lot of staking of some of the stuff that was kind of leggy. There's the new hibiscus, and did a bunch of chop and drop with this comfrey. A lot of this is hanging on, but not doing great. These angelicas, it may take some time for those to recover. I was going to show you the mallow. Little baby angelica are still there, hanging on there. There's a bunch of seeds in there too, so there's a lot more that might come up. The mallow, the marshmallow is blooming. And, oh yeah, there's baby borage coming up from the other borage plants. So, there's more room for the clary sage there. This is horehound. And the elecampana's coming back. So is the mullein. But you can see they got very, very torn up by that hail. And, yeah, so, you know, it's not looking as lush as it was, but by about August, a lot of stuff has to start coming out and is bloomed out anyway. So, you know, I can't complain too much. What was I going to say? Well, there's more there than I thought. What's going to be there after we got all the hail on it. And, oh, that's what I was going to say. I think once it cools down a little bit, you know, maybe in a month. I don't know, well, I'll just have to see how all these, the new seeds do coming up. And usually in the fall, I remember kind of in when we lived in Arizona, things will get a little bit of a growth spurt once, sorry, these mosquitoes love me. A friend of mine told me to be careful because of Zika, but I put repellent on, and I guess I should be fully clothed out there. Oh, it's so hot and sticky. Anyway, I'm hoping that when the fall comes, there'll be a little bit of a burst of growth out there. And that was the intention of putting the seeds in now. If they germinate and they can get hold, they might not, you know, as long as it's not, the weather isn't too crazy awful, either hot or either with torrential storms. I mean, we've just had so much rain this year. I think we've had like 6 inches in July or something like that. Anyway, so that's it. Something just blew down from the tree. That's all for now. There's a national night out thing around the block around the corner from me tonight, so I'll probably go over there for that. Maybe I'll have to wear long pants, I don't know. And so I'm going to skip practice tonight. I'm going to go to weapons practice in the morning. Hopefully people will be there. And then I might try getting back on the mat again on Thursday. And then there's one more week of kids camps next week, and my sensei asked me if I was going to be helping out, and I said yes. So anyhow, that's about it. And yeah, talk to you soon. Bye.